stream on the other one was a little choppy, so we were trying out that teleport for the first time and see how that was going, but it didn't seem like that was doing too well, so we're just going to go ahead and stream it from the all-in-one PC instead of trying to run two PCs. So it's the first time trying it. Thought I'd see how it went, but it didn't seem like it was doing too well. It's pretty choppy, so we'll just get back to just doing it on the regular PC, all-in-one PC. Alright. We're climbing up to stopped and leveled off at flight level 240 for some reason, so we're going to go ahead and keep our climb going. Not sure exactly why, but it did and we're on our way to Judith. So we are climbing on out here, climbing up to flight level 340 as instructed. I believe our initial altitude that we asked for was 35,000, so maybe we'll get that here in just a little bit. In Albuquerque Center, November 23 Delta Tango, just checking in, make sure we haven't heard any voices in a little while.
23 Delta Tango, you've missed nothing. It's gotten really quiet.
Oh, nice. That works out better for you.
Yeah, my night's just about done here as well.
Well, enjoy your night. Have a good one.
Hey, you too.
Must not be too many people out flying today, so I guess that kind of works out for everybody.
November 1 Delta Bravo northbound ground runway 31 taxi via Bravo.
Coming up here pretty soon to Yuma. Be able to see that over off to the side. Be able to see down into Mexico here in a little while.
Whiskey Mike, Executive Tower, turn left, heading 150, runway 20, clear for takeoff.
Doing a little bit of a screenshot.
Delta Bravo, northbound tower, right turn on course approved, runway 31, clear for takeoff. For 5 Whiskey Mike, contact departure. Six 5 Whiskey Mike, NorCal departure, radar contact, climb maintain 6000.
So we're just on our way and heading over to San Diego. Appreciate everybody that's joined along, that's joining. Appreciate the love.
November 23 Delta Tango, contact LA Center 124.62.
124.62, 23 Delta Tango. And LA Center's Honda Jet 23 Delta Tango is with you, climbing up to flight level 340.
Polaris 555, turn right Whiskey, right Golf, left Bravo to the ramp.
Alright.
November 23 Delta Tango, Los Angeles Center, hello. November 774 Tango Romeo, Santa Barbara Tower, wind 140 at 3, runway 25, clear for takeoff.
Alright, so let's go ahead and start checking out arrival here. Let's check the weather at San Diego, see what we got going on. So they're saying broken at 2100, 230 at 5, so we'll plan probably for that 27 like we originally planned for. That will be good. So let's go ahead and get all set up for that. Show the plates. Let's find our restrictions and altitudes. So we need to be at SoFi at flight level 240. And then our next one is Campo. We need to be at flight level at 190. Enter. And then Helix, we need to be at 12,270 knots. And then Jack, we want to be at 10,000. And then 8,006, and then 8,000 at Aztec. Let's go back up. So Jack, we need to be at 10,000. Aztec at 8,000. Jeeves at 6,100. And then Lucky at 6,000. Lindy at 5. Procedures, and we'll go to approach, and we'll do the RNAV GPS 270, and we'll do Lindy. Add to route. Let's go to procedures and approach, and we'll do the RNAV Yankee with the Lindy transition. And we will set in our minimums, and there's our 1,000 to go, up to 340, and our
November 4 Tango Romeo, contact departure.
minimums are going to be 680. And we will load that. Alright. We've got all that set up, so now we're just ready for him to give us the approval to descend via the
November 774 Tango Romeo, Santa Barbara departure, radar contact, com and maintain 6,000.
Alright, we've got all that set up in here. Sorry, I always forget that I have this all set up to where you guys can check and see out what we're doing on here. But go back to our checklist and double check that we don't have anything. So climb, we've already done all that. Cruise, altimeters are set, system monitor, everything looks good. Pressurization in the cabin. If we weren't pressurized, we'd probably be passed out by now. So landing field elevation is verified as set. Yep, 64. We're good there. Engine anti-ice. Right now the outside temperature is negative 51, so if we ran into any kind of moisture or anything like that, we'd have to put on some anti-ice, but for right now we're good. Altimeters, we'll get that set here in just a little bit before we start our descent. So always keep our heading bug up just a little bit with us. Keep that sucker with us just in case we have to put the heading mode. We don't have to start immediately a turn to the left or right. So
November 3 Delta Tango, cross Sophie at flight level 240.
Cross Sophie at flight level 240 for 23 Delta Tango. Alright, so Sophie at flight level 240. That's already set in there for us, so we don't have to worry about that. We've already got that, so we can let our VNAV descend us down. So we'll go ahead and make sure we put in here 240, and we will do our VNAV. And we will follow that VNAV down once she starts getting into our path here. So if you guys would go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. I'd like to start seeing more people get in the chat and voicing their opinion, and everybody talking and hanging out and just having a good old time. So it'd be much appreciated. Any support to the channel would be awesome. So as always, I appreciate it. And my name is Plain Sight. I am with the SIMSTRUMENTATION Team. I do all the design work for them. A lot of you know that do watch the channel. I see that some of our viewers in our Discord, they do watch it. So we're the ones that design and build these amazing panels here that you guys can see. These are touch screens that we build these instruments so that they look real and you can fly the airplane without ever having to touch a mouse. I've not touched the mouse since we started. I can fly everything from all the different engine instruments that we have, so built for it. So makes it pretty nice. And
Aircraft calling second.
adjust that a little bit better for you guys. There we go. So yeah, that's what all these panels are. You've got your full ice panel down here. Down a little bit lower than that, you've got your full start and parking brake. And
November 739er Delta X-ray, white and ground, runway 12, taxi via Alpha.
So you've got your engine fires up here, autopilot, your AFC servos, you've got your master alert for the co-pilot side, you've got your master alert for your pilot side, you've got your oxygen, your checklist button. We did make the checklist button. It's that button right over here that you can see barely in the screen, kind of cut off. And that is the button to be able to push to pull up your checklist on your PFD.
Los Angeles clearance clear to the Heathrow Echo Golf Lima Lima Airport. Orca 5 departure, Las Vegas transition, then as filed. Climb via Citic at maintain 5,000, departure frequency 125.2, squawk 2546. Walker 1905, heavy readback correct.
And it looks like we've got about 2.5 minutes, and we'll be starting our descent. Get our heading bug synced up here. And let's go ahead and try and listen to ATIS's 134.8.
0.11, altimeter 299er 0, arriving and departing runway 27, localizer and RNAV runway 27 approaching use, VFR departures contact clearance delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested, read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions, advise on initial contact you have information X-ray.
Alright, X-ray is what we got.
San Diego International and Bird Field, ATIS information X-ray, 0151 Zulu, wind 220 at 5, visibility 10, ceiling 2,100 broken, temperature 17, dew point 11, altimeter 299er 0, arriving and departing runway 27, localizer and RNAV runway 27 approach in use. VFR departures contact clearance delivery, advise on heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested,
and center node number 23 Delta Tango, we've got information X-ray at Lindbergh.
November 23 Delta Tango, roger. Allegiant 591, contact Salt Lake City Center 135.77.
3577, Allegiant 591, swap.
And our VPATH is starting to come in. Starting to capture that, so we'll start down here in just a little bit. We do have our top of descent on our map on both cross checks. So we'll be starting that descent here soon. So get our music turned back on. Got 43 knot headwind and a 62 knot crosswind. Got a nice crab
Number
angle.
774 Tango Romeo, go ahead.
Alright, let's take a look over here off to our left.
Number 774 Tango
Look
Romeo,
up there
cross
at,
in mark 6000, clear to localizer, back course Alpha, approach, circle, runway 30.
Looking out over there off the edge of our wing, that is Mexico. Up there a little bit in the distance. Alright, there's our VPATH, and we've started on our descent on down. And we are going to cross SoFi at 24,000, flight level 240.
November 4 Tango Romeo, roger.
Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at our plate. We've got information X-ray, and our SoCal approach from the west is going to be 119.6, so we'll go ahead and get that punched in. It should be our next frequency, unless we get another
The
center.
aircraft calling Whitman ground, that was extremely broken.
124.35 is from the east. We're coming from the east, so it'll be 124.35.
November 739 Delta X-ray, I get your call sign, and then you just stopped transmitting. Yeah, it's still cutting out after your call sign. Check and push to talk.
Check the push to talk, eh? We're just following our VPATH on down.
November 739 Delta X-ray 555. November 9 Delta X-ray, go ahead.
And we'll go ahead and get our V speeds put in and that going. You guys got any input on videos you guys would like to see?
November
or
23 Delta Tango, contact Los Angeles Center 128.6.
128.6, November 23 Delta Tango, thanks. And Los Angeles Center on the jet to over 23 Delta Tango is with you descending to SoFi at flight level 240.
November 23 Delta Tango, Los Angeles Center, descend via Lucky 1 arrival. The Lindbergh altimeter 2990.
2990 for the altimeter, and descend via the Lucky 1 arrival for 23 Delta Tango.
November 909 Echo,
Right,
radar service terminated, squawk 120.
We can go ahead and descend all the way down to the arrival ends at Lucky at 6,000, so we can go ahead and put in 6,000 in.
November 739 Delta X-ray.
Alright, we've got that put in.
On departure, make straight out departure, overfly the 4 stacks, maintain VFR at 2,500. Departure frequency 134.2, squawk.
So all I have to do to set that in is just hit the altitude. Now that it's highlighted yellow in Air Manager, now I can use my Knobster, and that is a dual rotary encoder that has a push button that you can push in, just like you'd push this button, or it has an inner knob and an outer knob, and you can adjust that. So the inner knob, the smaller knob, does it in
November 9 Delta X-ray, read back correct.
Does it in hundreds of feet, and the outer knob does it thousands of feet. So that's how you basically can use the touchscreen just like you would in a real autopilot and use it just the same way. So, which is very nice. As these touchscreens down here, these are all touch as well. So you can literally fly just like
November
you
2099 Echo
would in the air real
tower,
aircraft. So makes it a lot of fun. So I do like the touchscreens rather than the actual hardware, which the hardware does make it more realistic, but then you have to set it up to a certain cockpit, and I like to be able to fly to a bunch of different airplanes. I can fly anywhere from the Phoenix A320 all the way down to a Cessna 150,
November 4 Tango
keep the same
Romeo, contact
cockpit.
Santa Barbara approach
So,
124.15.
makes it very, very nice. We're just heading on down. Looks like we do have some clouds out there that we'll have to watch out for, so maybe some icing. Temperature on the ground was 17. Altimeter is 2990 as we're coming up on that, so we'll go ahead and put in the 2990 and set once and set twice.
November 714 Yankee Echo, John Wayne clearance.
Go ahead and get our heading bug synced up here with us. Yeah, for the heading bug, all I got to do is just touch the heading bug, push in on the button, and it automatically syncs it up for us.
November 774 Tango Romeo, Santa Barbara approach Santa Maria, altimeter 2992. November 714 Yankee Echo, I need you to file an IFR flight sensor.
And we're coming up on SoFi, got about 8.5 to go. Then we'll have Helix on the arrival. Then we'll go to Lucky, and then we'll be at Lindy.
November 739 Delta X-ray Whiteman Tower, you were assigned to straight out departure to overfly the 4 stacks. Make straight out departure, runway 12 clear for takeoff, wind 1206.
Our approach speed is going to be 118, and our VREF is 113. And I do apologize, we've passed SoFi and we are on our way to Simpo.
Walker 1905, heavy Los Angeles ground, runway 25 right, taxi via Alpha 1, Alpha, Foxtrot, cross runway 25 left, hold short, runway 25 right.
Now we are on our way to Helix, and we can go down to 12,000 at Helix. Campo, we needed to be at 19,000, or we just passed that, so we are good there. So it is keeping up pretty just fine. Outside air temperature is negative 12 degrees Celsius. Do have some clouds out there, so that'll be something that we need to watch for. Let's say that the sky on the ATIS, it said that visibility is 10 miles, and it looks like it's broken at 2100. So we will have to shoot this actual approach. Won't be down to minimums or anything like that, but we are going to have to shoot an approach into our San Diego. So
November 714 Yankee Echo John Wayne clearance cleared the Palomar Airport. On departure, flighting 175, radar vectors Victor 23, then as filed. Climb and maintain 5,000, departure frequency 128.1, squawk 4477.
We did file an alternate to Long Beach if we need to, just for the 1, 2, 3 rule. 1 hour before and after departure or arrival, 2 miles visibility, and clouds are at 3,000. So it is at 2100 broken. So we went ahead and filed an alternate just to be on the safe side for the rules.
November 4 Yankee Echo, read back correct. November 209er Niner Echo, runway 19er, cleared to land, wind 2207. November 9er Delta X-ray, contact departure.
I do fly during the day a lot, even though it is real-time daytime.
Walker 1905, heavy cross runway 25 right.
If you guys would like to see a night flight, I'd be more than happy to do one. Just the night flights, there's not really much to them. I mean, it's just a complete black screen, but we could definitely do a night flight. I think it'd be fun to do a night flight, do maybe some low clouds or something like that, so where we bust out, can't see anything, and then all of a sudden bust out. We've got a runway out in front of us that'd be kind of fun to do. So
November 739er Delta X-ray SoCal departure, radar contact.
Really enjoying this
VFR altitude
Honda Jet here. It's been a lot of fun to fly. It's been a lot of fun to build these instruments for it. Everything's working great, so it always makes it a lot better to fly and more enjoyable.
November 739er Delta X-ray, maintain appropriate VFR altitudes.
And at Helix we needed to be below 270 knots, and we're at 5.1. We are under that 270 knots, maintaining about 240 in the descent.
Walker 1905 heavy, Los Angeles Tower, wind 2708, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
And we'll go ahead and speed on up now. We'll let the FMS control us a little bit more here, so we can go all the way down to 270 the speed. So that's pushing it a little bit. We might have a little bit of trouble with that. So let's go into our VNAV, and we'll go ahead and set our descent, and we'll set it down to 270 Mach point. We'll do 265. Enter. And there we go. We changed up the vertical profile just a little bit, changed it to
November 3 Delta Tango, contact SoCal approach 125, or correction, contact SoCal approach 124.35.
124.35 for SoCal approach for 23 Delta Tango. And SoCal approach, November 23 Delta Tango is with you descending via the Lucky 1 arrival through 11,100.
November 23 Delta Echo, SoCal approach information, X-ray current, altimeter 29990. Localizer RNAV approach for tonight.
It's 23 Delta Tango, and we do have information X-ray, and we'd like to do the RNAV 27 if it be possible for 23 Delta Tango.
November 23 Delta Tango, after Lindy, cleared RNAV Yankee runway 27 approach.
All right, after Lindy, we are cleared for the RNAV 27 approach for November 23 Delta Tango. Thanks.
Walker 1905, heavy contact departure.
All right, so we've been cleared for the approach, so let's go ahead and get our checklist out. Approach, seats and signs are adjusted, passenger briefing is done, cabin signs as required, and we're getting ready to come up through 10,000 feet, so we'll go ahead and flip on our landing lights. Avionics are set, we do have the RNAV, we don't have to flip over to localizer since it's not an ILS approach. Landing data is set and confirmed. We've got all of our approaches in, our speeds in, gas message is checked, we're good, approach briefing is complete. We can't go through the approach briefing real quick.
From 1905 heavy, climbing through 2,800 for 5.
Walker 1905 heavy, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000.
10,000, 1905 heavy.
Alright, so approach course is going to be 275. We have 8,000 feet of runway, and our missed approach is going to be climb to 2,500 direct SARGs and hold. We do have all of our frequencies already inputted.
Ground, Cessna 714 Yankee, go on the southwest ramp, ready to taxi to the active. We have whiskey.
8.3.
November 714 Yankee Echo,
and
John
our
Wayne
minimums are
ground,
going to be
runway
680, and our final
taxi
approach
via
fix is
Bravo
going to be
Kilo.
Revo. You have the correct plate, it is active, and we do have the RNAV GPS 274.
Taxi to 20 right at Kilo via Bravo, then Kilo 714 Yankee
Echo. There.
Walker 1905, turn left direct clipper, resume the Orca 5 departure, climb via fit.
Outside temperature is 11 degrees Celsius, so we are good.
For Walker 1905 heavy.
There, we don't have to worry about that. So we are at Aztec. Next we got
November
G's.
4 Tango Romeo, contact Santa Maria Tower.
Switch into tower, thanks for help.
Approach briefing is complete, and flaps will get set to take off here in just a minute. Once we get closer to the approach, so let's go ahead and zoom in on our map here.
Santa Maria Tower, Sierra 774 Tango Romeo is inbound on the localizer back course Alpha, request low approach.
November 774 Tango Romeo, Santa Maria Tower, runway 30, cleared low approach.
Clear approach runway 30, and after the low approach we intend to go mist and do at least one turn low for Tango Romeo.
November 4 Tango Romeo, cancel.
2000.
Cancel low approach, clearance, report missed.
I will cancel low approach, we'll report the missed approach for Tango Romeo.
We can go all the way down to 2000, where we'll intercept at Rebo, so good there, and getting ready to start heading into the clouds. And now we are
Belmar Tower,
on our way to
Papa, holding short 24 Alpha 1,
Lucky,
requesting right downwind departure.
and we're starting to slow on down to our 210 knots.
November 751 Sierra Papa, Palomar Tower, right downwind departure approved, runway 24, clear for takeoff, wind 2506.
Runway 24, clear for takeoff, 751 Sierra Papa.
And let's go ahead and get won't go just yet to, once we get about 2 or 3 miles from Lindy and start the actual approach, we'll start slowing down and putting in our flaps.
Walker 1905, contact Los Angeles Center,
And we're starting our turn
125.27.
left to head to Lindy.
LA Center 125.7, Walker 1905 heavy.
Walker 1905 Heavy 125.27,
There's our
2527.
Hey, firm, yeah, 25.27 for Walker 1905 Heavy.
And there's our approach flaps.
Walker 1905 Los Angeles Center, roger. November 739er Delta X-ray radar service, or correction, radar contact lost.
275 on the approach course is what we're going to be at, so we'll go ahead and set that in our heading bug so we know what our approach course is. And here we are coming up on going straight ahead to Vida. And once we get to Vida, then we'll turn inbound, which we're at Vida now. So we are making a right turn to 275.
John Wayne Tower, Cessna 714 Yankee Echo at 20 right on Kilo, ready for departure to the southeast for IFR.
Alright, getting a little busier here. Starting to shoot the approach, so we'll go ahead and turn off our music. The stereo cockpit, getting ready to go into the clouds, check again on the temperature. We're
November
good.
714 Yankee Echo.
Don't need any.
John Wayne Tower, runway 20 right at Kilo,
Anything
clear
for
for
that?
takeoff, wind 190 at Niner.
Go back to our
Clear for takeoff, 20
checklist.
right at Kilo,
And
714
approach
Yankee Echo.
checklist has been complete. We'll double check all that. Seatbelts, yep. Alright, we're good there. Before landing, we'll get all that here in just a second before we start our actual approach and get to final. Final is Rebo. And now that we are on the actual approach and lining out, we'll go ahead and hit the approach on our there we go. Approach is armed. Now we're just waiting on our glide path to come in. We are cleared for the approach. We've already been told that, so now we'll be just flying on in. And we'll go ahead and got landing lights on. And we'll go ahead and go gear
Tower
down.
0774 Tango Romeo on
Gears coming down.
November 774 Tango Romeo, fly the published miss approach, contact departure 124.15.
12415, published miss 774 Tango Romeo.
And we are
November 4 Yankee Echo, contact departure.
3 miles from
Cessna 714 Yankee Echo.
Saijai.
November 3 Delta Tango, contact Lindbergh Tower.
Over to tower for 23 Delta Tango. And Lindbergh Tower, Honda Jet, November 23 Delta Tango's on the RNAV 27 approach with you, passing through 3,300, direct 2 miles from CHA.
November 23 Delta Tango, Lindbergh Tower, runway 27, cleared to land, wind 220 at 5.
Cleared to land, runway 27, 23 Delta Tango, thanks.
Approach 0774 Tango Romeo on the published miss of Santa Maria.
November 774 Tango Romeo, Santa Barbara departure, radar contact, say altitude.
2,200 for Tango Romeo.
Alright.
November 4 Tango Romeo, roger, no delay expected in the hold, report ready.
And we've got it out in front of us. And just waiting on that glide path to come in.
SoCal departure, Cessna 714
And we'll go ahead
Echo,
and go flaps full.
1,500 feet for 5,000.
November 714 Yankee Echo, SoCal departure, radar contact. Walker 1905, contact Los Angeles Center 133.2.
Yeah, still waiting on our glide path to be captured. It's not captured yet, but we are slowing down, so here the auto throttle's kicking in to hold us at our approach speed, which is 118.
Walker
And we're in the
1905
actual
Los
class
Angeles
Bravo
Center, climb and
airspace now.
maintain level 330.
And ground is going to be 123.9, so we can go ahead and do that. 123.9, and we can transfer that into our standby. or into the active for COM 2. And let's go through our quick checklist here. Landing gear 3 green, we've got 3 green, we got that. Speed brakes is retracted, flaps are set to landing. Airspeed VREF, we've got that already done. Autopilot disengage, or yaw dampener disengage.
November 4 Yankee Echo, say heading.
Disconnect that yaw dampener.
Currently 120.
Yaw dampener is disconnected.
November 4 Yankee Echo, what
And
heading were you assigned
will
after departure?
Thrust levers to idle, brakes fly after touchdown, and free brake extended.
175, sorry.
Landing lights are on, seatbelts, everybody got your seatbelts on? Alright, good.
November 714 Yankee Echo, non-passing score for the I-2. You're supposed to continue on that 175 heading 4 vectors to join. You weren't supposed to join the airway off of the departure.
On Rebo, and now we are 4 miles from runway 27. On our way down.
And November 4 Yankee Echo, you can continue the rating for practice, or you can start over, whichever you'd like. Just notify me.
I'll just continue for now, switch my heading, and then start it again a little bit later tonight.
4 Yankee Echo, no problem.
Alright, we are on the approach. Minimums are 680. Which will put us .663 feet. Good. Alright, 2 nautical mile final. Just a little ahead of where we actually are. 2.5. Coming in here to San Diego. Good look at downtown San Diego off of our left.
Minimums.
There's our minimums. And we can continue.
Autopilot.
Autopilot disconnected. We are going to hand flyer on in. And we will turn off the auto throttle.
November 4 Yankee Echo, turn left heading 100, intercept Victor 23, resume on navigation.
Left heading 100, intercept the Victor 23, and then resume on navigation, 740 Yankee Echo.
And there's touchdown. By the brakes. Welcome to San Diego, ladies and gentlemen.
Established and followed, crossing the Guadalupe, where 2100 will have a alternate request for you when able.
November 4 Tango Romeo, standby.
Exit here at Bravo 7. Alright, set our parking brake. Let's get everything cleaned up. Flaps are coming up. Landing lights can come off. Taxi lights are on. And speed brakes are retracted. Everything's good. Let's go ahead and give ground a call.
November 3 Delta Tango. I'm assuming you're parking at Signature?
Affirmative for 3 Delta Tango.
November 3 Delta Tango, taxi to parking via Bravo 6, Charlie 6, Charlie Hotel. Cross runway 27 at Bravo 6. You're supposed to remain on the tower frequency until given a change to the ground controller. You can remain the ground frequency at this point.
Alright, sorry about that. We switched over a little too soon. And we will go Bravo 6, Charlie Hotel, and Hotel into the ramp for November 23 Delta Tango.
3 Delta Tango, not a problem.
Alright, well, let's clear right, clear left, and we Bravo 6 going to be over here to the right. And release a parking brake. Yeah, we need to flip around here. We're going the wrong way.
Approach 4 Tango Romeo, we'd like to divert to San Luis Obispo for the Morro Bay VOR.
November 4 Tango Romeo, clearance on request, non-passing score for the I-10. You left the hold in protected area.
Okay, copy that. We'll take the clearance on request for practice.
November 4 Yankee Echo traffic, 11 o'clock, 2 miles, same direction, altitude indicates 5,200, type unknown.
And here's Bravo 6.
I have that traffic inside, Cessna 7 Yankee Echo.
4 Yankee Echo, thanks.
November
4
looks
Tango
clear.
Romeo, cleared to the San Luis Obispo Airport, present position, direct Morro Bay, cross Morro Bay at 4,000.
I can't remember if we were given clearance to cross the runway or not.
Approach circle runway 29er.
I don't want to get in trouble here.
Clear present position to San Luis Obispo via Morro Bay VOR, cross Morro Bay VOR at or above 4,000, and further approach 4 Tango Romeo.
November 4 Tango Romeo, read back correct.
And ground is 23 Delta Tango, good to cross runway 27.
November 3 Delta Tango, cross runway 27 at Bravo 6, taxi Bravo 6 Charlie Hotel to the ramp.
Yeah, we got Bravo 6 Charlie Hotel to the ramp. I just want to make sure we were clear for 27. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. I just wanted to double check, but I know he told us that before, but he never said anything about crossing runway 27, and maybe he did. I'll go back and look at the video. Final looks clear. I don't see anybody out there, so maybe he did, maybe he didn't, but we'll just take a look, and it was probably my fault. Blame it on pilot error. And signatures will be right over here, off to our, down all the way to the end and to the left here. Well, I've had a fun flight with all you guys. Appreciate it as usual. Don't forget, if you guys would, go on over and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. Help support the channel. This channel is dedicated to people that want to build home cockpits with touchscreens and have multiple different cockpits rather than just building flips and switches and stuff like that, which, you know, not knocking it. It is more realistic, not high, but I don't want to be prone to just one airplane or one airliner or something like that. You know, those get really expensive, whereas you can buy a couple touchscreens for $300 or $400 and you can put whatever instrument or anything you want on there. So I have a lot of options there. So, and we're coming up on Charlie, and then he said hotel to the ramp.
November 4 Yankee Echo, contact SoCal approach 119.6.
119.6 to SoCal approach 74 Yankee Echo. SoCal approach, Cessna 713 Yankee Echoes with you at 5,000 feet.
Sorry for the first stream.
Yankee Echo SoCal approach, Palomar altimeter 2987.
87 for Yankee Echo.
And right up here will be hotel.
Walker 1905, approved, report back.
And here is our hotel, so we will make a left here into the ramp. And now that we're coming into the ramp, we will go ahead and turn off our taxi lights so we don't blind anybody coming in. And we will just find some parking right over here off to the side. This looks good right here. Alright, parking brake is set. That's set. And we can go ahead and pull up our checklist. And parking brake is set, wheel chocks are in, anti-ice is off, external power if we desire it. Nope, we're good, so idle throttle cut off. Cabin signs, full oxygen supply. There we go. And parking brake is released. And battery is off. Well, I appreciate everybody joining. And we will see you guys on the next stream. Have a good night.